Alright, this evening I am going for both bullheads and bluegill. One rod on the bottom for bullheads and one rod with a bobber for bluegill. I'm still using the Blue River Carp Catfish bait. I figured, since it caught me a bullhead the other day, it might catch one today. There we go. I could have used my fiber nuggets, but I've caught carp here with fiber nuggets, and I don't want to catch a carp. Now this water is rolling. Got a lot of current from the rain, so I don't know how well this is going to go. Maybe I will ask you guys, is current good or bad for bullheads? Let me know in the comments below. Now for this rig, I've got a tiny split shot and a tiny hook. Most of the bluegill here seem to be small, and I really do want to catch some. So I'm going to go small and catch the small ones. And I'm using big red worms. Now I've had a lot of good luck with big red worms when it comes to catching bluegill. A lot more than using Nightcrawlers. Not only are big reds easier to keep than Nightcrawlers, because you can literally just keep them in your truck or car or whatever, they're still big enough to hook. Missed it. There's a log in the water right here. And I think there's a few hanging out at the end of it. There we go. That's not tiny. That's a good piece of bait. Cool. Whoops. Nice bluegill. Came right off the hook too. Hooked him in the corner of the mouth. I am going to keep these to use as flathead bait. However, I mainly catch channel catfish on live bluegills for whatever reason. Everything around here is the opposite when it comes to flatheads, or at least what people think is flathead bait. Now I know the last few videos have been either about catching flathead bait or catching flatheads. It's that time of year. It's my favorite fish to chase, and after the end of May, they are spawning. That was a bite. I think. It has moved downriver too. Probably should have waited. Alright, I'll put it back out. Now I won't get another chance to fish for flatheads until the fall, or at least August. Although I could fish for them during the summer, and they will bite, at least the females. But it seems late spring and early fall are the best times to chase flatheads. And you have to have really good bait to catch them most of the time. Oh no. This is my only bobber. Well, I got it out of there. Got to keep my hook too. Got to keep the bobber. It was a really bad idea to come here with only one bobber. And I'm going to try my best to make do and probably try some other spots around here to see if there's more bluegill. I think I was sinker hung because it pushed the sinker all the way down. There we go. Another one. Huh. They are not swallowing the hook either. That's pretty good. Oops. A little bit smaller. Still bait worthy. And I gotta keep my worm. It's always good when you get to keep the worm. They're getting smaller. Where's the big bluegill? Well, I don't mind catching small ones. Whoa, whoa. Slippery little buggers. Come on. There you go. Lively. Off the same piece of worm. Yeah. He's got some girth to him. Maybe this is a female? Look at that. Made a few casts out to the middle and nothing out there. Was hoping to get maybe a creek chub or something. But right along this riprap or the whatever it is, roots or whatever's in the water. Getting bluegills. Very feisty bluegills. There's a little bit of backflow going on right here too. The current is going that way, and then along all of this stuff, we got backflow current going that way. Keep missing them. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice one. And this one swallowed the hook. I don't see the hook. I've got small forceps to get it out. If it makes the bluegill bleed, I'll throw it back. Well, it's not bleeding and I couldn't get it out. So I'm going to keep this one. Eventually I'll probably spit it out. Got plenty of hooks. What I don't have is plenty of time. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's some dark clouds back there. I'm about to get rained on. I will probably take off before the rain gets here. I don't feel like getting wet. And I already have a decent amount of bait, so that's good. Now these tiny hooks have a bent eye on them. So I have to put a snell on there for the hook to work right. If I use anything else, a polymer knot, a cinch knot, it's going to become an unhooker because it will end up on the end of the bend, and when the line pulls, it's going to go like this. It's going to go like that, which is basically unhooking the hook from the fish. You want the tip to go into the fish's lip. That's why I try to avoid hooks like this, but I have, a couple of these left, so I might as well use them for some bluegill. After all, any hook can catch a fish. A better built hook will catch all the fish. I don't think that's a motto that anybody uses. I just made that up just now. Some of these worms are too big for this hook. I think it's deeper there than I think it is. Easily adjust the bobber and maybe get a fish. And maybe not. Oh, hello. No! Hey, I didn't lose him. Cool. The rain is just about on top of me. So I guess this is just going to be a short bluegill catching video. But hey, at least I caught some fish. I did have a bite on that rod, and I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a bullhead. I wish it was a bullhead, because I need, or would like a couple more. But it is what it is. Yellow bullheads are very timid, while bluegills are really easy to catch. If you can't get a skipjack herring, get a bunch of bluegills. You'll probably do just as good. And I'll show you at least how I have it hooked. Pretty simple, nothing special. And it's just a simple float that attaches to the line, no leader line. This is about the simplest, fishing rig you can use, and easy to use. Just throw it out there. When the bobber moves, reel it back in. And now I have no idea what I want to name this video. Now, as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to actually watch my video. I really, really appreciate it. And if you would do me an absolute huge favor, hit that thumbs up to show you like my video. I know there's quite a few of you that like me doing bank fishing videos, and I will continue to do them in the future. However, it seems the Google algorithm wants me to do boat videos while I catch catfish. And while that's perfectly fine to me, I like to do some bank fishing too, and maybe teach you guys a thing or two. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time.